Hello. In this laboratory, students is to explore flip-flops and analyze and design sequential circuits primarily based on the chapters that we went over in class, which were chapter 11, which discussed latches and flip-flops, and chapter 12, which discussed registers and counters. And here's the schematic of the two ICs that we use for this circuit specifically. And it was a timer. Your timer is right there, the LM555, and your 7474 D flip flop right there. And based off the schematic, I was able to find the IC I was supposed to use and implement it on my breadboard, which I did right here. And the first IC I put together was the timer, which was right here, the LM555. It tells you its connections and what to plug into each pin. Pin 1 is ground. The output number 3. The trigger is 2. The reset is 4. The control voltage is 5. The threshold is 6. The discharge is 7, and the power would be 8. I also Googled an image as well to see better. So from there, I was able to implement it on my breadboard. And right here is my 74. No, my fault. Right here is my timer. This is my timer. So the LM555 was the first circuit I designed first. So right here you see that 2 is connected to this capacitor right here. Also connected to a resistor, 100K ohm resistor. From there it enters 7. Then you have the output 3. The output is where your LED will go. Then for 4 is connected to the 3.3 voltage side of your breadboard, which we have powered. 3.3, and this one is 5, based off the directions. 5 is also connected to another capacitor that enters ground. 6. Let's look what 6 is doing on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is connected to 2. Yeah, 6 is connected to 2. And on here, I can see that, yes, 6 is connected to 2. And 8 is powered. 8 is powered. Yes. Let me check what's going on over here one last time. And 1 is ground, my bad. I forgot to say. Yes. So, yeah. Then you put the LED in 3, and it should light up for a brief moment. But before I demonstrate that on my breadboard, I'm going to show you the second, the D flip-flop. This is the 7474 IC that I implemented on my breadboard. That is this right here. And the 7474 IC, the IC comes with two flip-flops in it. So I'll show you how I was able to do so in my shift register, because that's the shift register circuit requires 2 D flip-flops. So this one was pretty simple. I also Googled a data sheet for the flip-flop right here, so I understand the connections. All right. Let's bring that over here. How'd I get back. Yeah, that's where I was. So yes, so I plugged S into my 5 volts power side. Then also my R also enters the 5 volts power side. Then my clock will be connected to the output of my LM555. Let me see if I did that right real quick. Okay. Yes. Yeah, yes. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'm just double checking. And my input would just have a wire. It's nothing. Nothing's there. I just put a wire in there. So, because in the directions it says connecting the clock and changing the D input between 0 and 1. For subsequent circuits, you will use the 5/5 timer. This kind of thing. So yeah, this is my D. This is my D right here, and this is what I'm gonna be switching from 1 to 0, which 0 will be my ground, 1 will be my power, and my Q will be my LED. Yes, right here. Q will be my LED, which is connected, and it should also turn on. So I will demonstrate it right now. Timer's blinking, and the timer's blinking, and the LED for the LED for the 7474 turns on as well.